Looking for ideas for setting up your YouTube studio? In this video, I'm gonna be sharing tips about the video gear that I use, audio equipment, as well as some updates that I've made building out this studio. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here with Think Media TV, helping you go further, faster in media. And on this channel, we do tech gear reviews, video gear reviews, and even studio setup videos just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point during this video, check out links and show notes in the description below. I'll list out all of the equipment that I use, as well as any bonus links and resources that I forgot. Let's jump into the video. So when it comes to creating content on a consistent basis, building out a studio is a really good idea. Someplace to shoot, as well as figuring out, what camera, gear, mics, all of those different things. And recently I've kind of updated some things based on my setup, updated some of the equipment. So I wanted to go through a complete breakdown of the gear that I use, as well as just the studio in general. So the first category is video and audio. And so our main shooter camera is a Canon 70D, and love that camera because of the great autofocus that it has. It's really good if you're shooting by yourself. Good face tracking, autofocus during video. And so the dual pixel that the 70D and the 80D has, also the T5i and the T6i, all Canon cameras, is really good for content creators and for making YouTube videos. And then the lenses that we usually shoot mainly on a wide angle lens, the Canon 10-18. We use a 24mm and sometimes the 50mm for B-roll. And we use all STM lenses because STM is a stepper motor that makes them really good for autofocus, again, for B-roll shots and for just creating different effects. And so I actually have a full video about those lenses. I'll link it up on the YouTube card and in the description. And then for audio, we use a Rode shotgun mic, the video mic that you can see here, or the Pro version, which is actually on the camera that we're shooting this video with right now. And we use it on a studio boom pole kit. And that kit comes from DVE Store. It's on Amazon, or you can get it directly from them. And it's great. You get the cable and you get the boom pole, which is actually what helps our audio sound really good, Sitting on that couch, even with the wide angle lens, typically you're too far away from the camera to get good audio. And so that boom pole setup lets you get closer to the microphone so that the audio sounds really crisp and clean. Then the tripod here is a Manfrotto tripod. It's kind of overkill for what you would need for a YouTube studio. So I typically recommend a Ravelli tripod that I'll link up. It's right around $20, and that's really more than enough. At least for these types of shots, it's super simple if you have one shot. Now, a question that we get asked is, do you shoot with two angles? Because a lot of videos include like product shots and they include a second an angle. And we could, but actually usually what we do is we just shoot the B-roll after the video is done. We just kind of have a checklist and we shoot those shots separately. So one thing that is nice for if you're gonna create any separate shots is having a fluid head. What you wanna search for is a tripod with a fluid head or a video head on it. And that's gonna allow you to do some smooth panning product shots up and down. And so this Manfrotto tripod is good for that. So if that's part of the content that you wanna include, you might wanna consider investing in a good tripod. All right, the second aspect of this studio is lighting. And there's really two components to the lighting. The first are these Fulvatech bicolor LED lights. These are a killer light kit. I actually have a dedicated video to those. I'll link it up on the YouTube card so you can check that out. But what's nice about bicolor is that these are actually, you're able to do daylight. And so we have sunlight coming through the back window there right now. And so it can match that color, but at night, you actually, there's two different colors of bulbs and you can mix them. It actually can put off like a warmer color, which is gonna match usually the light bulbs around your house. So bicolor lighting makes these very versatile for just anything that we wanna do for lighting the set in general. And then as kind of a fill light and for a lot of other applications, we use a Halo Prismatic, the LED version, which is the newest version. Love this light, really good reproduction of skin tones. It has a lot more better features as far as brightness. And so you have these two bicolor lights that come together as a kit with the light stands and everything you need. And then optional really would be the ring light. It could be either or, but the combination of all three makes lighting up this set, this studio, just really awesome, and very pleased with the results. And a third piece of kit that we do for lighting sometimes is actually a hair light if I shoot like right here or we go a little bit further away and use this whole set as like a backdrop. In that case, we actually use this hook. I screwed this in, little red hook, looked for a stud with a stud finder. And then this is a newer light that makes for a nice hair light. And so typically when we're back on the couch, we just use the window light as a hair light. I also did that for the office shoot as well. And so a hair light can be a good way to create dimension, kind of a 3D look, and another kind of a third light that you can add. And those are battery powered, so just hook up there, put the newer light up there, and it's a nice hair light that can be a little hack that you could include in your setup. And then lastly is the set and the background itself. And so you kind of got to work with what you have. In this particular case, it's usually ideal to get off the wall to have some 3D to it. And so it's not the best to be sitting against a wall, but I think it works okay. We have the couch on the wall, some IKEA, side tables, a couple different succulents, couple, lights, some posters. And that's something that I'll mess around with. Got the pillows from Society6. That's a pretty cool site. And one of the things that I like actually about the set is not as much how it looks when I'm sitting there and creating the content, but also how some of the B-roll shots can look by having those background colors and those background aesthetics. And so like a shot like right here, or if you look at this shot, those kind of background elements, the color, having the depth of field and having those shots kind of blurred out, I think that gives like a really nice, cool effect for tying the whole set together once the shot with, communicating is there, as well as the B-roll shots. And then there's really three different angles that we do so far with this set. Number one is just on the couch, like this right here. Another one is sometimes I'll kind of step into the corner and include the bookshelf and include this whole set, this whole kind of loft area in the shot. And then another one is to sit dead on, just like this, and talk, utilizing the hair light and having the set just completely in the background. That usually for shooting video, again, you want to get off the background to create that depth of field, that blurred background look. And so once you have a set, you can experiment with different shooting positions, how close or far away you are from it. Question of the day, what are your tips for creating a YouTube studio? Let me know in the comment section below. And remember that some of the best tips and strategies come from you, the Think Media TV community. So definitely connect with everybody in the comment section. So thanks so much for checking out this video. Definitely subscribe for more videos just like this. And if you haven't downloaded the Think Media TV Video Gear Buyer's Guide, it's actually a guide where I go through this equipment as well as every different piece of equipment that I use as far as cameras, lighting, tripods, things like that. So you can grab that for free, link in the YouTube description below or up on the YouTube card. Until next time, Think Media TV is helping you go further, faster in media. Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon. Of how to set up your, okay, go on. Let's jump into the studio video. 3, 2, 1.